AI images are incredibly useful in my business. I've used them to make a lot of profit. I use images generated by AI in my ads, in my content, in my blog posts to attract social media attention, to get traffic from Google, and a large variety of other things that we use. Now, there's been a breakthrough in a tool that a lot of people use called Midjourney. Midjourney is now doing something called inpainting, which is just like magic. If you're not familiar with what inpainting is, it allows you to take an image and then you can highlight a section of the image and tell AI to magically pop something in there. Let's say you've got an image you've generated of a scene, right? Of a beautiful scene, and you'd like to put the moon in the sky. Well, you highlight the section of the image where you want the moon, and you just tell Midjourney in a text prompt that you've got a moon in your picture. And I've seen it being used for all kinds of stuff. You can use it to put clothes on people. You can use it to change the color of the clothes people are wearing. You can put buildings into pictures that weren't there before. You can change background scenery. You can even change the hair color and eye color of the people in your pictures. It's really powerful. And what I'd like to do is show you some examples of inpainting, and we'll do some messing around together here live. So this is the very first version of inpainting in Midjourney, and it's already super useful. Now, I can't wait to see what else they come up with this tool. So let's do this. Let me pull Discord back over. Now, again, to use Midjourney, you are going to need to have a Midjourney subscription. Midjourney is inexpensive. I think they have done away with their free version of their subscription, but it's incredibly inexpensive to use Midjourney. And if you're not familiar with it, check out the link below and you'll learn all about how to use Midjourney. So today we're not going to go over the basics of how Midjourney works or how to use it. If you want that training, look in my catalog, look it down or at the description down below, and you can learn more about it. But Midjourney sits inside the Discord chat app, and you get to chat with Midjourney and it creates images for you. That's the basic idea. So if we want to use what's called inpainting, there's a couple of things we need to do first. You want to have Midjourney installed, and see my training on how to install Midjourney on your computer. And you want to have one of their subscriptions. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to go /settings. And in here, you're going to see different settings that you can change within Midjourney. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you've turned on remix mode. So it might be off like that by default. Just make sure you turn it on and it'll turn green like that. Now you have other options in here, which we won't talk about today, but the one you want to do to turn on inpainting is you want remix mode on, okay? Now, after you've clicked that, you'll have the inpainting editor activated. What you'll notice, see this vary region? See that? If we scroll up, there's an image I made a little earlier during the broadcast today. And if we go over here, it's a bunch of robot seagulls flying over a futuristic city. And so what we could do is we come over here and click vary region. We get this editor. Now we have two tools. We have a square tool down here, and we can draw a square over just like that. Now, if we decide, oh, we don't like that, we don't want to edit that area, we can click that little undo and it's gone. We could also use this little thing here, and down here's like a lasso tool. We can kind of draw a free-formed area like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to then say what we want to put there. We'll say put a colorful tent with children running around. And then we're going to hit the button, and it's now submitted the job, and we'll see how it comes out. So again, here's our original image right there, and it is now going to try to take the beach and put a tent on it, and we'll see how that does. So Midjourney is now doing its thing, and while it's doing that, I'll come back on camera. Now, you can do things like changing clothes on people. We can even try that. We can look at some past images and try, oh, it's outputting here. So look at that. So it gives us 4 options. So again, see, here's our original, and now it's put a colorful tent. Now I happen to like this one here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to upscale it into a larger image. These are like previews. So we got preview 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we want to upscale version 2 right there. And so now it's going to make it bigger. And there we go, just like that. So we could also do things like, let's see if we can change the seagulls. So let's go back to the seagull, and we're going to click vary region again, and then let's go undo. We're going to use the lasso tool. We're going to lasso around the seagulls. Okay, there we go. So we've done that around the seagulls, and let's turn them into shiny chrome metal robot seagulls. They're not shiny enough to me. So let's turn them into shiny metal seagulls. All right, so one part of the image you don't quite like, it's going to re-output it. We'll give it a moment to do its thing. And so here's how we get our static images, right? So when you want to turn these into animated images, that's when we download these images and we use Runway ML to animate them. Oh, well, that didn't quite come out how I wanted, but there we go. It literally followed my instructions, but it made just one giant metal seagull. Okay, let's try this. Let's go back to our original. We're going to say vary region. And instead here, I'm just going to do undo. I'm going to get rid of all the inpainting. And instead, I'm going to highlight the sky. And let's turn it into a beautiful orange sunset. I have no idea what this is going to do, but let's find out. Again, we started with our original seagull image, and we'll give it a moment to do its thing. Now, this seems like a simple tool, but it is really powerful because one of the things that I love about AI is that you can take anything you can imagine and make it real. So in the past, you would have had to hire an artist, try to articulate and explain what you want to have created, pay them and have them create it. But now, just bypass all of that. From the idea in your imagination, as wild and as unusual as it might be, you can now create a beautiful piece of art that is exactly what you have imagined. And now with the inpainting tool, if it doesn't come out quite how you want it, you now have a way to tweak it and adjust it and make it better. So let's take a look. It has come back, and that's interesting. It isn't quite what I wanted, but kind of. So let's upscale version 4. So that looks like a futuristic city on a planet somewhere. It's got it's floating mountains in the sky. That's quite something. So there you have it. But that's inpainting. And now with this tool, you can quite literally take anything that you have in your imagination and make it real. If you're not yet a member of Push Button AI, then what are you doing? So I would like to invite you to a free masterclass. We're going to be covering in detail how to create an entire digital online course, an entire business, in fact, that can be set up 100% using AI. And if you'd like to attend that free masterclass, what you're going to want to do is head over right now to pushbutton.ai/free class. In that class, I'm going to show you how we can help 2 different kinds of people. Number 1, if you've got a business and you want to add training, courses, or information to your existing business as a new profit center, or maybe a way to add value to your customers, then I'm going to show you how to do a detailed 10-module training course, including 50 to 60,000 words of content. Have it set up and built for you by AI. Also, if you're trying to start your first business online and you're looking for a great business model to make some money online, then Push Button AI is the right solution. And I'll show you how you can use this amazing tool to build an entire business like that. In a snap, Push Button AI will build an entire course for you, create video training, audio training, write your sales page for you, write 30 days of emails for you, create your logo, build your website, set up your shopping cart, set the entire thing up, create a members area so that people can pay you to get access to the course, and you get to charge money and keep all the profits. It's quite easy. You answer 2 questions and you hit a button, and it literally does everything for you. A logo, a 30-day email sequence, your sales pages for selling your product. It creates the entire training course that you can charge money for. It installs your website, sets up your hosting, launches your site. It even helps you pick the perfect domain name, all powered by AI. You just literally log in and start up your brand new business. So attend the free masterclass. I'll show you a live demo of how it works. I'll explain the entire business model so you can see exactly how does it work and how do you profit. That's pushbutton.ai/free class. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button. You'll see it down below the video down there somewhere. Hit subscribe, hit the like button, and actually we'll make sure that you're notified next time that we go live. We release content all throughout the week, by the way, so we have videos on additional strategies and tactics will be dropping to you all week long. Check out all of our useful content. Head over to pushbutton.ai/free class if you're not yet a customer. Every paying customer, we're going to be taking today's training We'll take all the prompts, all the resources, everything that you need to use it, and we're going to put it in your paid members area. So you'll see it in your AI profits course inside your members area. On that note, I'll see you there. Bye for now.